Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and we have numbers. First of all, we will take a look at the numbers for the Windows operating system market share and kind of see where Windows 11 is in all of this. I mean, it's been more than a year now since Windows 11 has been released. And of course, it's interesting to see how much we've had of market share of this new operating system that does ask for a pretty high minimum requirement. So Windows 10, of course, for October, dominating at 71.3%, which is not surprising at all. Then we have Windows 11. Windows 11 at 15.4%. Windows 11 is now the second in the Windows operating system in market share, but I mean, it's so relative because it's so far away from Windows 10. And so after a year, what's the take on it? I will actually look at the progression of Windows 10 today and Windows 11 for the first year, but also we'll be able to compare how fast Windows 10 was actually going in market share gain every month, where it's going to be interesting to look at these numbers. And then, of course, third, Windows 7 at 9.6%. Then we have Windows 8.1, Windows 8 together. I always put them together, basically, at around 3%. And Windows XP at 0.4%. For those wondering, because there's always the question of how come there's so many Windows 7. These are mostly enterprise machines that probably have to be maintained still because of specific software or hardware that cannot work on other systems. Also, there are companies that take a very long time before they move on to something else. I don't think there's that many user on Windows 7, actually. It's mostly enterprise. And Windows XP, that 0.4% is probably the same thing. I've seen a report where they were showing a couple of countries in Asia where people just have no money and running basically old Windows XP computers because they do what they want. But, of course, with no security, it's kind of difficult to use any of these old systems when they're unpatched. So 15.4%, I think it's a representation that's quite fair of how many machines. We've seen numbers over time, and my take on it is that this stat count or global stat number is probably what is the closest to reality of how many people are actually on Windows 11 right now. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.